this guy.
Is that you saying that, or is that Aaron saying that?
Coach, it's me saying.
Oh, well, then maybe you can help out on the third team.
Oh, snap.
No, Coach. Aaron said that.
Oh, Aaron
he said that.
I thought it was you.
Okay, come on, Sammy. Let's go get a Pepsi, all right? I like the enthusiasm, boys.
Full court press, bro. You trying to run me off the team? Leave this dude. Over here talking about this stuff. Trying to get me in trouble with the coach.
Stay focused on your workout.
All right, everyone, bring it in. We got a lot to cover today.
Now, our goal today is to fine-tune our transition defense. We got to limit easy scores. All right, let's get into some transition defense work.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Hey, push! Good boy, good boy! Yeah, let's go, let's do it! Come on, yo, box out! Get back! Good work, team. Let's get one more drill in. Focus! Focus! Yeah, get there! Get there! Hey!
One more.
Next time, man. Next time.
All right, DJ, let's get some shots up. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on. Get there. Get there.
All day, DJ.
I'm gonna keep coming, baby. That's you all day. Nice shot. Nice shot. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Go get the next one. All right, on to the next one.
Hey, hit me up.
All right, DJ, let's get some shots up. Here's what we're gonna do.
Focus. Focus. Oh, right here. Do it. I got ball. Box out. Shut up. Shut up.
You out late last night or something? Come on, DJ.
Hey, hit me up.
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's do it. Get him. Watch out.
Again. Get your head in the game, DJ. All right, let's go. No more dilly-dally.
Hey, hit me up.
To finishing the due you sent to
Hey,
my
I
place.
can't stop drinking it.
I would hope not. We sent an absurd amount over.
It was a lot, yeah.
Definitely a lot to do. So look, can we just be clear up front here? This is just a chat, right?
Oh, well, of course, we know. You're a loyal guy, and you have plenty of other endorsement deals already, right?
Yeah, but let's be honest, right? I mean, plenty. There's always room for one more.
Oh!
At least one more. At least one more.
I think what he's trying to say is that
he gets it.
what he's trying to say is that when I do sign a contract, I take it very seriously.
Oh, naturally. But I think what we can offer is something a little bit more unique. Dunique.
That was good,
Than
yeah.
what you got going for
Spitting
the other
bars.
companies. We just think you're a little different from everyone else.
Different.
Oh,
I was
Brian got
talking to
some, too.
Russell the other day. He's a big fan, by the way.
Russell Westbrook?
Yeah. Anyway, he was pitching some of his campaign ideas, and there were a couple that seemed perfect for an athlete like you.
Wait, you were pitching me to Russell Westbrook?
No, he was pitching you and his entire campaign. We really value
Well,
athletes
slap my
pitching their
stomach and
campaign to
call
us.
me
You know,
Jerry.
he wrote his whole campaign
Guys,
last year.
guys.
And we asked him,
He's outside the room.
wanted,
Yo,
we
where is
really
he
asked him,
going?
we wanted you on our team. And he said, hey, you know what? I like his music. I like his game. He'd be a perfect fit for your brand.
Yo,
Yo,
that's what's
Russell likes my
up.
music?
Yeah, but, you know, who doesn't, right? This guy doesn't.
It's
Brian
fine.
just
Your
doesn't
music
get
is
it.
fine. It just needs spinning and wheels
Anyway.
of steel. I don't get it.
Let's just say we have a couple of extreme ways you can help sell our product. We think it's a great fit, and I hope you do too.
Extreme.
Yeah, we might have to discuss what you mean by extreme.
Oh, don't worry.
Heartstrings, man.
You'll love it.
Yo, he got the magic touch or something.
Cool, man. Well, sounds good. We'll talk about it.
For sure?
Yeah.
Well, I'll call you later tonight.
Yes.
Getting
He's-
physical,
a lot of
man.
hitting.
Yeah.
I think he's still talking to us. Does he? He touched my heart.
He's a little
Like, no,
extreme.
literally, he touched my heart.
Even if I did know where he was, good evening, DJ, I would never give you that information.
go!
Yo, you good, DJ? You look like you just ordered a 2-piece, but they gave you 3 on accident.
I'm starting tonight, B.
Snap. For real? Like for the whole season?
Oh, it will be for the whole season. Once I get eating, I never stop.
Yo, you know that court is a buffet and you hungry, man.
Hey, I'm starving.
Hey, yo, we at the backyard barbecue and we ain't leaving till everything's finished.
We putting them out of business.
That's for sure, man. Go get ready.
Man, I need to put some shots up. I gotta look fly tonight, too. Let me text Sham. Let me see what he thinks.
Hey,
can't believe that. My boy
where's
coming
my
up.
starter? No, there he is.
I guess the news travels
Look.
fast,
Yeah.
huh? Hey, personally, I should have been starting a long time ago,
Ain't that
but you
the
know,
truth?
This guy?
better late than never,
You
right?
hear this? Don't worry about that. This is just another rung on the ladder to success. Kill what you eat. I will see you tonight.
That's what I'm talking about.
You coming tonight?
What, you think I'm gonna miss my star client's first start?
Your only client.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. I couldn't be happier, though.
Catch
happy
you
for
later,
this guy?
Brian.
All right, see you, Bri.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Rockets in Houston. The Rockets have to feel pretty good about their recent play. Coming into this matchup with no shortage of confidence, they won all 4 games against this team last season. And tonight, 2 top-tier centers.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
this guy.
Is that you saying that, or is that Aaron saying that?
Coach, it's me saying.
Oh, well, then maybe you can help out on the third team.
Oh, snap.
No, Coach. Aaron said that.
Oh, Aaron.
He said that.
I thought it was you.
Okay, come on, Sammy. Let's go get a Pepsi, all right? I like the enthusiasm, boys.
Full court press, bro. You trying to run me off the team? Leave this dude. Over here talking about this stuff. Trying to get me in trouble with the coach.
Stay focused on your workout.
All right, everyone, bring it in. We got a lot to cover today. Now, our goal today is to fine-tune our transition defense. We got to limit easy scores. All right, let's get into some transition defense work.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Hey, push! Good boy, good boy!
Yeah, let's go, let's do it!
Come on, yo, box out! Push it, back!
Good work, team. Let's get one more drill in.
Focus! Focus!
Yeah,
Get there! Get there!
Hey!
Shut up! Shut up!
One more.
Next time, man. Next time.
And we've got time.
Hey guys, one more milestone for what has become one of the best stories in the NBA. After going undrafted and fighting onto the roster, DJ has played his way into a starting role. Now the rumors of Coach making a change have been floating around, But tonight he decided to shake things up. He said we'll see how long it lasts, but as of tonight he's going forward with DJ in the starting lineup. Guys?
And it doesn't matter where you were drafted or your salary or any of that. If you can play, you'll get on the floor, and DJ has earned the start.
Clark, having a deep rotation, a strong bench, sure helps a team in so many ways, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I think it allows you to keep constant pressure on the opposition when you have a deep bench that's capable. It just puts a lot of pressure on the opponent. And it also keeps your guys fresh and engaged. Not just fresh physically, but engaged mentally as well.
So the Rockets win the tip. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Chandler at small forward with Millsap the 4. Moutier and Barton the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Anderson a screen on Barton. Harden kicks to Paul. Offensive rebound. Now here's DJ. He's guarded by Chandler. DJ dishes to Capella. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Nice recognition that time from Capella, aggressively rolling to the bucket after setting the screen.
Moutier pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Harden with it. Now Chandler defending.
And that lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection.
I want to talk about those incredibly soft suction cup hands there, not only to make the catch, but to lay it in, too.
It's Barton on the wing. Pass to Chandler. Just 5 on the clock. Jokic a screen. There's the 3. That shot, no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And we all know in a hostile environment, always tough, but they were the better team on that night.
No question about it. Honed in completely. They demonstrated real grit in a tough place to play, and they got the result they wanted.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the night.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
To the paint. DJ kicks to Capella. Harden outside. They set the pick. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Paul. The Rockets again can't hit. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. It's a 3-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Well, Greg, and I think it complements the starters when you can have such firepower coming off the bench.
Here's Moutier, and the layup's good off the glass. Moutier's got his first basket.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Chandler with the ball. He's picked up by Paul, so they take the lead.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch. And last season, how about the jump to true stardom that Jokic was able to make? There was a stretch where every game he just looked more and more incredible. Truly gave this team, I think, a franchise player in the blink of an eye.
Here's Paul. Here's Toole. He doesn't hit that one. Good defense by Jokic. Barton drives in over Harden. It's rebounded by Houston. DJ's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Well, we've seen the change in the starting lineup, and I'll be the first to say that I like the move of injecting DJ into that group. He's earned it with his play, and the team just looks much deadlier when he's on the floor.
And that one's good, Jokic.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And with Moutier. The Nuggets leading by 7. Anderson is down low with Capella. Harden out there with DJ. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Jokic. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
I tell you, that is not what they want. A contested jump shot, defense right on it. You need to get a better shot than that.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Emmanuel Mudiay spent a year in China prior to the NBA rather than playing in college. A lot of people respect what he did while he was over there. He said, being in a foreign country, everything is different. It made me mentally strong. Now in the NBA, he said, you've got to have confidence because every point guard in this league can play. You've got to keep that edge and be prepared at all times. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Mental fortitude is critical, especially when you're a young player in this league. Williams dishes to DJ. Chandler against Williams. Chandler attacking. Williams with the defensive effort. Nuggets trail by 4. DJ kicks to Capella. Harden outside. Now here's DJ. Harden defending. Capella with the bucket.
You know, Capella's really hard to deal with inside, especially inside. Does a nice job using his size to get that shot off.
Lyles passes to Chandler. Here's Lyles. And Capella sends it back.
And every season, Capella has improved as a shot blocker. Timing, awareness, recognition. He's really good at erasing shot attempts.
Williams kicks to Capella. Ball's knocked loose. Jokic with the steal. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And one of the things about Will Barton's game that, to me, makes him such a force is how unpredictable he can be. He plays at times almost like a man out of control, and it really does work to his advantage as he is a difficult guy to deal with in those one-on-one situations.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Lyons. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And to back up the point with Barton in his chaotic play style, he knows exactly what he's about. Famously saying, Greg, I'm so creative most of the time, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Hey, you know, that might sound glib, but it is just how Barton plays. I mean, a fantastic competitor who just does what it takes to win. He gives you a little bit of everything out on the floor.
Fires for 3. The rebound by Harden.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Chandler is screened. Mudiay with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. And Chandler, here we go. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. 3rd quarter starting here now. Nice game. Great performance by Emmanuel Mudiay.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Guys, you've heard me say it before, but persistence pays. And it takes that kind of persistence to be a successful offensive rebounder. As a fellow glass eater, I know of which I speak. Those guys that rebound effectively don't give up on it.
3rd quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Mudiay and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Millsap and Jokic, and it's Chandler in at the 3 slot. Mark, most great defenders are at the forward positions in the league right now.
Yeah, they are, and I tell you what, boy, you talk about Klay Thompson shooting, but defensively, he is actually, he's an instructional video, what he does defensively. He's strong, he's smart, he's disciplined, and he has tremendous lateral quickness. I don't know if there's a better defender at the wing position than Klay Thompson. I know Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is in the conversation, Tony Allen, but Klay Thompson gets my #1 vote.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And when the Nuggets are clicking on offense, Greg, they are a joy to watch.
You know they are, and one reason is because they're one of the better passing teams in the league. And right near the top in terms of assists per game last season. And all players on this roster at all positions look to make that extra pass to get an easy bucket.
Moutier pass to Jokic. Barton outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Can't give up these looks. I mean, the defense has to be more aggressive guarding the perimeter.
Paul kicks to Anderson. Harden against Barton. Harden dishes to Paul. Anderson with the screen for Paul. 6 to shoot. There's the pass to Anderson. Offensive rebound. Houston moving the ball around. Paul right side. He dishes it to DJ. Back to Paul. Harden outside. He feeds it to Anderson. There's the triple. That's good from Paul on the assist by Anderson. Paul's got 5 now.
You know, the defense has to be conscious of his playmaking, so a lot of times that gives Chris Paul plenty of room to get off the three-point shot.
Jokic a screen. Here's Moutier. Jacks up a 3. Here's Millsap, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Houston.
Tell you what, Paul Millsap, one of my favorite.
Substitution.
Here's Paul. Paul and Harden, the star-studded backcourt. Anderson is down low with Capella, and it's DJ in at the 3 spot. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's the screen. Harden the pass to DJ. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. DJ's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Rockets. Paul against Chandler. Here's Lyles. Outside Millsap. The shot by Chandler, wide open. Cans the shot with nobody near him. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Harden outside. The shot, no good. And it's Denver the other way. Puts it up from 12, tips it.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
DJ kicks to Harden. Dishes to Anderson. Over for Reed. Anderson can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Fareed outside. Pass to Lyles. Now Jokic shoots over Capella and misses it off the right side of the rim. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Harden outside. Capella dishes to DJ. Right through the D for the layup. DJ's got 5 points now this quarter.
And, you know, DJ's interior game is very impressive. The big thing for him is that excellent body control. When he takes his time, he's really dangerous in the post.
Lyles kicks to Jokic. Shoots over Capella. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And that's now 11 points for Jokic.
And scoring the ball comes easily and naturally to him. He's a versatile player at the offensive end.
It's Harden with the drive. It's deflected. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Ball's not loose. Kicks it to Fareed. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now just a 4-point Houston lead.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Paul kicks to DJ, and it's sent back by Jokic. Chandler with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Feeds to Fareed. Here's Harden on the wing. To the paint. Now here's DJ. D right on him. And Anderson has it in the corner. Lock at 6. Now DJ. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time for the Nuggets. Will Barton comes in for Trey Lyles. And it's Moutier in for Kenneth Fareed. The Nuggets trail by 4. Moutier pass to Chandler. And here's Jokic. Shoots over Capella. The Nuggets with another miss.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
And this atmosphere is bananas.
Electric in here. I mean, that was a tremendous shot. This crowd all over, turned up.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Will Barton.
Love the ferocity. Heck, that's one of my favorite words, ferocity. Harden, excellent at accelerating and decelerating. That's the thing that makes him so tough. He can go fast, slow, or mid-range speed. And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, DJ.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
And so they foul intentionally. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And Chris Paul, very much one of the best and most talented point guards in the league. A really poised floor leader who always is talking and is really an excellent leader, too.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul make things interesting.
Yeah, but they need some help. They're going to need some help any way you look at it. I mean, they're hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Barton in the corner, fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Toole, and DJ throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Can't say enough good things about DJ. When he's driving inside, he's a threat to bang the rim.
So Houston wins it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they execute.
Up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Congrats on the win. Now, you got it going offensively. How did you create looks for yourself against the defense?
Thanks so much. I tried to find the spaces and the gaps that they may be slow to cover. And when we have the ball moving around like the team did today, it's easy to stay in a rhythm and see plenty of shots. And tonight I was able to convert.
The ball really was moving. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Did all right out there tonight, Rook.
Did more than just all right.
Man, I got to thank myself for that.
Okay. That is what I'm talking about. Good game out there. That's exactly what we've been talking about, right? Look, everybody loves the FGAs. The shots are sexy, but you can affect the game with your energy and your effort. Just like we've been talking about. You don't get the ball enough, don't whine about it. You got to get up there and you got to get the ball off the glass. That type of work right there will get you more minutes.
Let's go.
Man, don't fall for that, though.
What?
I mean, you got to get your shots up, too. Rain, sleet, or snow, dogs got to eat. If you feel like you're not getting your shots, you better pull your phone out and be like, hello, where my shots at?
Well, excuse me, but I have a very well-rounded game.
Yeah, whatever. All I'm saying is, when's the last time you seen a dude get a max contract for rebounds?
Garnett.
Yeah, to go along with that 22 a game and that mean stare he had. Whatever, that was 1997. What were you, like, -1 years old?
Yeah, about that.
Look, all I'm saying is assists and rebounds are cute and all, but a grown boy's got to get his shots up.
Oh, so when you gonna get yours up?
Oh, okay, Rook got jokes.
Ooh, got him.
Your presence has been requested in the press room.
Let's do it.
Come on, starter. The reporters want to hear about it. But you better remember...
Be diplomatic. I got it.
Well, I didn't say you can't be entertaining. Just don't say anything that's going to ruin my night.
And how come you only have 30,000 Instagram followers?
That's a good point.
Wow, Charlie going in for the kill.
Okay, go in there and be entertaining, but non-controversial.
DJ, hey, first off, on behalf of all of us, welcome.
Thanks.
What were you more nervous for, your first start or your first press conference?
I don't get nervous. I put in the work, I practice. Look, I knew I'd be starting at some point eventually, and I'm always ready for these lights to get brighter.
Short and sweet.
Yeah, said what I needed to say. Didn't feel like blabbering on.
Oh, you got places to be.
Oh, you know it.
Yo, what's up, man?
Good to see you, DJ. All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. Good day, beat the ball, huh? Yo, Dion! Shot!
Keep the flow going, guys. Let's go.
Next time, man. Next time.
All right, DJ, let's get everyone over here and get started.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Oh, hit that! Come real! Come real! Take that! Watch out! Get in!
let's go. All right, let's go. No more dilly-dally.
Hey, hit me up.
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. All right, that's good, DJ. Save some of that for the game.
Next time, man. Next time.
Congratulations!
On what, Spin?
You don't think I watched the games? You don't think I saw you started last night?
It's no big deal, man.
No big deal. Okay, Mr. Cool, no big deal. But from where I was sitting in my home, on my recliner, it's a big deal.
And well, between me and you, I was pretty nervous when Coach told me, but it did feel good to get that start under my belt.
The first of many, Mr. DJ.
You ain't gonna make it.
Hey, pause that real quick. Pause it. Oh, what's good, SK? What you doing here? What you need?
Be fresh so I can come over and play with you guys.
Yo, it's all good, Aaron. Come on in.
Yeah, man, it's all good. I don't mind.
I even grabbed some Mountain Dews.
Yeah, man. I guess I don't mind that either.
Exactly.
Hey, man, but since you're coming through all the time, you should really bring up my analytics, bro. What do I have to focus on?
On-offs is where I start. Plus minus, on-offs, net box rating.
Yeah, man, all that sounds like German to me.
Could I grab one of those?
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. I'll just put it on your tab. Dude, I'm kidding, man. Relax, bro. You should really try some yoga, man. I feel like it would, de-stress you out, man.
Yeah, it's just that they don't. It's not like they're paying me top dollar. Nah, I don't want to be a mooch.
Mooch? Have you met B Fresh? What you mean they're not paying you top dollar, bro? You're good at your job.
Yeah, for every 3 guys that get drafted to the lottery, there's 1,200 math nerds wanting to calculate their value to the franchise. It's nothing cooler than saying you work for the NBA and he looks good on the resume, too, which is why I'd be making more as a school teacher. It's supply and demand. And to top it off, it's hard because a lot of people don't believe in what I do.
I believe in you.
Man, yeah, dude.
Thanks, B.
Enough for you to grab me one of those Mountain Dews.
I got you. Trying to make the man reach across the screen. What do you mean, though?
Well, it's the numbers. It's too new school for the execs, coaches, even the people in the organization. They just don't believe in the data.
They probably don't believe in it because you're the only one that understands it, bro.
Yeah, but it's pretty simple though. I say a guy is the on and offs. Like if a guy's scoring 20 points a night, but his team's giving up 1.5 points for every point scored.
Right.
Over the course of one game, it's hard to see. But in the whole season, the guy gets you beat.
We got it, man.
Yeah. But basically, even though he's putting out numbers where people are like, oh, he's really good, the on and offs tell you exactly how he's doing on and off the court. But it's hard to convince the coaching staff that this guy is really awful when he's scoring, 23 points a night.
Okay, so what are my on and offs?
They're really good.
For real?
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Hey, we made it, B.
On and off, baby. On and
off.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Rockets in Houston. The Rockets have to feel pretty good about their recent play. They've won 8 of their last 10, looking really strong. They've got to be pleased. And last season, we saw James Harden take on the role of acting point guard for his team. Even with the switch, he continued.
Look at this guy.
Is that you saying that, or is that Aaron saying that?
Coach, it's me saying.
Oh, well, then maybe you can help out on the third team.
Oh, snap.
No, Coach. Aaron said that.
Oh, Aaron
he said that.
I thought it was you.
Okay, come on, Sammy. Let's go get a Pepsi, all right? I like the enthusiasm, boys.
Full court press, bro. You trying to run me off the team? Lead this dude. What were you talking about? Stuck. Trying to get me in trouble with the coach.
Stay focused on your workout.
All right, everyone, bring it in. We got a lot to cover today. Now, our goal today is to fine-tune our transition defense. We got to limit easy scores. All right, let's get into some transition defense work.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Hey, push, push! Good boy, good boy! Yeah, let's go, let's do it! Come on, yo, box out!
One more.
Results.
And seeing where the Knicks are, they talked a lot in the preseason about how they wanted to bounce back from last year's disappointment. So far, they look to be on track to do just that.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Enes Kanter. Jarrett Jack is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And there's Porzingis, and it's McDermott in at the 3 slot. It's early, of course, but Brent, for teams that have a number of new players, maybe even a new coach, what's an average timeline for developing a winning chemistry?
I think if you look at, Kevin, the way we've talked for so many years about 20 games into the season, with this much change, you might have to look at half of a season because there could be some injuries, there could be some scheduling snafus that make it difficult for you. But half of a year, new coach, new players, 41 games seems to be about right in assessing whether or not this team's going to put something special together for the season.
Hardaway for 3, hits it from 3-point range. Hardaway has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Paul dishes to DJ. Screen by Capella. Back to Paul. Inside, Hardaway with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on James Harden. For New York, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And Tim Hardaway Jr., the son of the legendary point guard who played for the Warriors as part of Run TMC. Tim Jr., though, Brent, is a shooting guard.
Well, Tim Jr. is a guy I saw walk into the gym when I was a young NBA player, as Tim would bring his son to the summer workout. So I've known that kid a long time. He's not a kid anymore. He's been playing like a man, has waited for his opportunity, and last season had his best overall season of his career.
Now here is Jack, following the shot by Chris Paul. Kanter sets the pick for Jack, fires the 3. Rebounded by Capella.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Following the score by Houston, Porzingis kicks to Kanter. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Well, from our angle, that looked like that was going in. But defense, fantastic how they contested it.
Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against Denver.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
Well, it led to a big scoring effort, taking advantage of every weakness. So any possession the defense wasn't aggressive on, they were on the offensive end.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Harden the pass to DJ. Back to Harden. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And one issue that has come up for the Knicks in their quest for success, Brent, is their lack of continuity.
Maybe one problem, Kevin, is that the New York Knicks organization feels just a bit too cliquey between ownership and then management and the coaching staff, and that there just hasn't been the kind of connectivity that you need in order to make things grow organically. It's been very forced in New York City, and until they find that right combination, the struggles can continue.
Now, here's O'Quinn. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. No good from Lee.
And the defense is just not very aggressive. Definitely fortunate that the mid-range jumper did not find the bottom of the net that time.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Drills it from outside.
Good job by Courtney Lee catching the defense by surprise.
New York comes into this one following a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta.
And unfortunately for them, they just ran into a hot shooting team and really had no answers.
This is what happens when you take nothing away defensively. Just too inactive in this game on that end of the floor.
And here's Porzingis after Eric Gordon hit the 3. Porzingis against Anderson. The kick out to Jack. 1:07 left to play in the first. Pick by O'Quinn. Back to Porzingis from past the arc. Rebounded by Capella. Rockets trail by 6. Pass to DJ. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. DJ's got his second bucket of the night.
That's a very alert play. DJ getting position inside, knowing he has a chance to get some easy points if he collects the offensive rebound.
Now here's Porzingis. 29 points for him last game against Atlanta.
Well, I think he was especially impressive on the glass. The defense had no idea what to do with him.
And the shot goes down.
They're going to take a little bit more to get Porzingis off of his sweet spot in his offensive game now.
DJ dishes to Gordon. A three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks leading by 6. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Shaq with it. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. A three from Porzingis. That one doesn't drop. And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end. And earlier, Chris Paul told us about the depth of their roster.
Our bench is amazing.
When you're starting, a whole new 5 on the floor. And a new group in for the Knicks. Enes Kanter's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Porzingis comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. Hardaway's checked in for Courtney Lee. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Ntilikina. And New York, looking at who they've got, Jarrett Jack is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's McDermott, and it's Porzingis in at the 4 slot. And as he gets later and later in his career, it is clear that Chris Paul is one of the great point guards Brent ever to play.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Chris Paul could be the second greatest point guard ever to play in the NBA. Certainly has never dominated the way that Magic Johnson has, and most of that because of the height and not looking to score as much. But he's right there on that Stockton level, that Isaiah Thomas level. Appreciate the way he goes about his business.
And watching Porzingis play, you forget how tall he really is in terms of how he moves. Not only how quick he is, but also that skill set. Incredible that a player his size won the skills competition in last year's All-Star festivities.
Now here's McDermott following the miss by DJ. Over DJ. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
And Williams, here we go. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's going to be on Doug McDermott. And that is what fools a lot of NBA fans about Porzingis. Most of the highlights, Greg, you see are his blocks and putback dunks. But if you watch his game, you see that skill level.
It's rare to see a player who's the complete package like Porzingis. I mean, he's fluid. He's got the easy-looking shot. It almost looks like he's a guard shooting the basketball, comfortable creating for himself or playing off others.
Here's Hardaway, and Capella sends it back.
You got to fight through things like this right now. His team needs him to shoot better. He's just had a tough quarter.
Now here's DJ. Guarded by Hardaway. Paul with the 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. McDermott kicks to Porzingis. Over Anderson. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. 8 points for Porzingis.
You like the fact that Porzingis holds the ball up high. I mean, a 7-3 guy going higher, tough to stop.
Paul for 3, and again it's the Rockets from deep. Jack. No good on that one. And so it's tied as we head to half.
Thanks a lot.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Nice game. Great performance by Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yeah, and through 2 quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways with which he can beat you.
Anderson is down low with Capella. The 2 pillars of this team, Chris Paul and Harden, are the 1 and the 2. And it's DJ in at the 3. It's the 5 for Houston right now. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Houston Rockets, one of the most explosive scoring teams in the league. Defense has been a shortcoming in the past. Coach Mike D'Antoni said, we have some good individual defenders. If the rest of them just try, well, that's the plan. Kevin?
Offense is what the Rockets are all about, D.A. You know that. Coach D'Antoni definitely focuses on this part of the game more than defense.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Brent, you certainly grew up around basketball. Your dad was a legend. Your brothers certainly played at a very high level. What kind of advantage do you think that gave you, if any, as your career was progressing?
That's funny, Kevin. I can't get away from it. I'm sitting next to you now, and we're watching basketball. So,
I know it. Here it is.
The advantage, I think, is just absorbing all of that stuff. Maybe on a subconscious level, that you're taking in everything about what the profession was going to represent for you, if in fact you got there, and thank goodness I did.
Well, I always sensed you had a very wide view. Your lens was always wide, capturing as much as you could gather.
Yeah, it was like a 10 to 22 on any camera.
New York calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments. 46 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
If they play it right, we're talking a 2-for-1.
Yeah, this is where it comes down to really good clock management, and you want to maximize each of your possessions.
Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Houston. DJ's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Now, this just doesn't seem to be his night, or his team's for that matter either. And they got to pull it together here quick, or it's going to be lights out.
Pass to Ntilikina, expanding his range. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Ntilikina's got 5 now.
Ntilikina continues to impress from deep. Definitely showing he's comfortable shooting it from beyond.
Paul can't get it to go.
Wow, just in shock that he missed that layup. Not a lot of defense there.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the 3rd quarter. Both teams putting up points. Houston on top. They're up by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Houston leading by 5. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. We've got Hardaway. Porzingis is out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's Jarrett Jack. And it's Lee in at the 3.
And they still need to step up just a little bit. They have the lead, but he needs to find himself out there.
Now here's Hardaway. Guarded closely. Banked in off the glass. Hardaway has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Knicks. Left side Anderson. For 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Paul against Jack. The dish to Lee. New York moving it around. The shot's good from Kanter.
A reliable finisher who can score in a multitude of ways. Kanter is a tough cover down low.
They set the pick. Paul kicks it to Tucker. Here's Wells. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Wells with the steal. Here's Paul. It's stolen by Jack. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. He kicks it to Kanter. There's a screen by Kanter. Releases from 15, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. DJ's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's a good screen to the inside, and it's denied. Here's Jack. And the Knicks miss again.
Defense has to feel fortunate. Somehow he missed that opportunity, and still, there's no reason for them to give up that kind of open shot.
And that one is good from DJ.
I mean, letting that guy shoot freely from out there, he's going to destroy you from the perimeter if you do that.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Jack passes to Porzingis. Back to Jack. Paul with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Pulls up. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. And now it's a 9-point Houston lead.
When your point guard has those kind of excellent instincts, ripping the D to pieces comes along with it.
Screen by Porzingis. And Jack kicks to Porzingis. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Paul dishes to DJ. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the screen. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And they're running. Hardaway passes to Jack. Missed inside.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
Knicks trail by 9. Hardaway kicks to Jack. Hardaway is screen on Paul. Screen by Lee. Back to Hardaway. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Timeout.
Hardaway has got 5 points now this quarter.
This is the kind of guy that you wake up in a cold sweat the night before you play him. Just a matchup nightmare. Tricky, confident, and he takes on all comers.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, DJ.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's James Harden in for Wells. McDermott's checked in for New York. Here's Toole. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And confidence in the mid-range, which is going to make him impossible to defend.
Screen by Porzingis. And Jack kicks to Porzingis. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, that's a huge confidence boost right there for Kristaps Porzingis. He's proving he's got what it takes in those moments.
And he commits the intentional foul. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock. And with time becoming a factor, that may do it, guys.
Well, leads are not given. They are earned, playing with desire and attention to detail all night.
Cantor sets the pick for Hardaway. And taken away by Paul. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fires the 3. Kicks it out to Harden. He feeds it to DJ. Another shot, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. New York called for the foul.
And he bit down hard on that pump fake. Nice deception by DJ to get him up into the air and then draw the clear foul.
And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. I like the fact that he took his time at the line and simply did what he does, practice his routine and seal it.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 9. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play,
This is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
DJ, great game.
Thanks, Char. Am I blowing up?
You're trending. Oh, hey, we need to go do an interview with the guys in the studio. Let's go.
Let's get it, man.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
And we welcome you back. I'm Ernie Johnson. We got Shaq here. We got Kenny here. With this one in the books, we've got a special post-game guest joining us.
Hey, what's up? This is Kenny. You look great out there in that win, and I believe you set a season high in scoring, young man. Is it fair to call this your most complete game?
Wow, Kenny, I did not know about that season high. Thank you. You know, it felt good on the floor offensively, but I knew there were a few defensive positions where I could have been sharper. And really, I'm just happy to contribute to the team when I'm out on the floor, and I think I was able to do that tonight.
Well, you did a great job of it. Keep up the good work.
And that's going to do it for tonight.
Bro, I'm trying to get some new kicks, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, I saw some new ones that just came out.
Really?
Ready to go?
Yes, ma'am.
I was talking to DJ.
Oh, man. Bro, I'm so not looking forward to this.
Good luck, bro.
DJ, we're reporters as well as fans of the game. We watch you on the court. We know we could never do what you guys do. But what would you say happens behind the scenes that we overlook?
Oh, it's the coaching. Hands down. I mean, as players, we work our off, you know, during practice and after the games. But the coaches, I mean, they're the first ones in, the last ones out. I mean, they set the foundation for what we do in the game.
How'd you feel you played tonight?
Well, I mean, we got the W, which is good. We played some great team ball. I talked to Coach about things I need to personally work on. But, you know, a win's a win.
You mentioned before the tough competition motivates you. Where does that come from?
You know, it was probably back from my AAU days, right? I had this coach, right? And he was pretty skilled. I mean, he played overseas, and, you know, if the ball bounced a little differently, he could have made it to the NBA. But after practice, every day I would challenge him one-on-one. And that man used to, like, whoop me. He would not go easy on me. But I kept working on my game every single day, and he kept pushing me. And one day, I beat him. And I never lost since.
Good work today, DJ.
Thanks, Anna.
See you tomorrow.
All right.